Hey, it's me. It's me, Veronica. I'm here. I'm live. I'm ready to go. Let me get my camera right. Okay, how is that? Am I straight? Let's look at the chat. Do I have the chat open? Live chat. There we go. It's me. If you're out there, give me a thumbs up. Let me know. How's my quality? Can you hear me? How's the video? Can you see me? What do you got going on? I got my water in here. Hi, Lisa D. Hi, Tris Tibbetts. Okay, all right. Hi, Mimosa. Hi, Rosemary. Hi, Joanne. How's everybody this morning? This afternoon, actually. I thought I'd jump on here, and the title of this video is Ask a Psychic Medium Anything. And that means anything. Maybe you want to ask me what I do in the course of my day. Maybe you want to ask me how I got started. Maybe you want to know something about you. Now, I cannot promise during these lives like this that I can connect to your loved ones, because it does have the energy that goes very fast and very quick, but I am always someone that shares everything instantly when it comes in. So if I in fact get a loved one for you, I am getting a message right now. So listen up. I don't know who this is for, but there's an older woman here, and she is showing me that she was on lots of medication. She's got a lot of pill bottles lined up, either by her bed or close to her bed, which indicates to me she was bedridden towards the end. And she had her faculties, but her physical body wasn't in alignment with her faculties. She just couldn't move. Does that mean anything to anyone? If it does, if you can claim that piece of evidence, raise your hand and we'll go a little further. Hi, Stacy. How are you? Hi, Aretha. Cool name. Hi, Talasha. I'm sure I'm screwing it up. Hi, Irma. Is my sister around me? Was your sister a jokester? Was her energy very much like light energy? Did she like to have a lot of fun? LV, do spirit guides have messages for me? Thank you. I'll get to the general messages in a bit, but how can, Christy, this is moving so fast. How can I recognize opportunities better? Thanks, V. Be more specific, Christy, and that might be what the guides are saying too. Be more specific in what you mean, your question to me. Here's a point I want to make to all of you, and this is not to point anybody out. This is because I really, really, really feel passionate about you guys being able to do this work yourself, and I'm going to give you little points, little tips. If you imagine your communication skills in the human world, and this is not to pick on Christy, but this is in general, if you are asking a question and you don't have a lot of specificity, a lot of specificness around it, imagine what it's like in the spirit world. There's confusion, there's mayhem, there's all of this energy that's batting around, all your thoughts, all of the energy of the ethers, and you're not able to communicate clearly and ask clear, simple questions. It's going to be very confusing. So, Christy, come back at me, babe. Hi, Stacy. Hi, Denise. Afton, how are you? Let's see. Hey, V, what can I do to improve my health? Number one, and I know this is easier said than done, you need to sleep more. Now, if you are not sleeping thoroughly, deeply, if you're not getting that REM sleep, you need to add more motion to your body. Now, that can be a conflicting statement, because if you're not sleeping, you don't feel like adding more motion. You don't feel like adding more exercise, but one feeds the other. Do I have dementia or long COVID? Irma, you do not have dementia. My wife filed a bogus injunction on me, and I'm going to get divorced, or will we survive her bogus claim? Mike, it goes deeper than the bogus claim. I want you to look at the whole big picture. Spirit saying to me, look at the lay of the land, look at the trajectory, look at how it's been going. And they're giving me a 5-year window, Mike. Look at the last 5 years of your relationship, because if you're honest and you look at it, you'll know exactly where you're going, what direction you're going in. Regarding receiving, understanding my messages. Christy, asking for it, setting the intention. I sent an email out yesterday with 20 tips that you could use to deepen your mediumship connection, deepen your spirit connection. They're really practical. And I want you to go through those 20 tips. And on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most, 1 being the least, I want you to, all of you that get this, if you're not getting, let me finish my thought, Spirit. If you got that email 1 to 10, how proficient are you? You're a 10 at this, but maybe you're a 2 at this. I want you to seriously look at where you come in, get the average of your ability, and then see where you need to tighten up. If you do not get my emails, well, why not? Jump over to veronicadrake.com and get on my list. I have a great resource for you called Discovering Your Own Psychic Sense in Under 10 Minutes. And it's me leading you through a journey to tell you exactly what your psychic clair is, what your strongest clair is. veronicadrake.com. That was a mouthful. My jaw's tired. Hi, Kylie. New subject. My adult son Jordan's car stopped cold today and had it towed to shop. What's the problem and will it be expensive? Kylie, does he like to tinker with cars? Is he somebody that's interested in that, but you really can't tinker with the newer models? Because I get a sense that this is going to be a learning opportunity for him. So I'm hoping that he wants to learn about cars and not that he's going to have to learn that he has to do more maintenance regularly on it. So let me know. Amanda V, am I doing the right thing in regards to putting my guard up towards a certain person? So here's what I saw. I saw 4 fence posts. 4 fence posts. 1, 2, 3, 4. And around them, you must have boundaries. Absolutely, positively, because if you don't, you're going to see yourself repeating an unhealthy pattern. Now, I want to remind you guys, I do this. I love this. I live, breathe, eat, and sleep this. If you guys want a reading with me, veronicadrake.com. And I'm going to do something right here because it's the weekend. I'm going to offer you 20% off because you're hearing my voice and you're seeing me. And here's the code. When you go to checkout, just put this code in and you will automatically get 20% reduction on your reading. And just because you're hearing my voice live, I'm not offering that up in emails. It's only because you're here. And it is only a weekend thing. Let's see. Stacy, I'm a bartender and every day the past 2 weeks, everyone is insane. I call it full moon people. Will this continue for a long time? I love this. Yes, full moon people. But here's the thing, sweetheart. This is because what happens is spirit works in mysterious ways. Not really once you know the code. They are sending you, and I say they, your guides are sending you the craziest of the crazy because they're wanting you to wake up and take a look in the mirror. Now, they're not implying that you're crazy. They're offering you the opportunity to grow beyond the crazy that you know, meaning it's time for you to up level. It's time for you to grow up. Spiritually speaking. So look at the crazies. Where you land on your thoughts about them is exactly where your growing edges are. Honey, this is an invaluable lesson for you. Kelly, I am manifesting moving into a place with just my son and I. It's a little hard, but I just want the best. What's the best direction you see? Kelly, independence. Absolutely. Spirit screaming. It's freedom. It's freedom. It's freedom. Amanda, awesome. I'm glad something resonates. That's the other thing I want to say. There are lots of people that come on this live, and I'm giving specifics for somebody when I'm reading their question, but the truth of the matter is everybody is going to get something. If you have the intention of taking away something from this live, something's going to resonate with you. You're going to get the chills. You're going to get the goosies. The hair on the back of your neck's going to stand up. You're going to have an aha moment. You're going to think about something. You will get a message. Thank you, V. He doesn't know much about cars, unfortunately, but thanks for answering my question. So, Kylie, maybe it is that he needs to get a little more educated on how to maintain the car. Just giving you that next piece of level of guidance. My sister Kathy is hearing voices. Is it her guides or something else? How can I help her? Well, number one, first and foremost, I would not be standing in my integrity and my truth if I didn't say this. You need to be very careful with that. It's a fine line. Is there a history of mental illness? Is schizophrenia in the picture? I just can't determine that without having a reading or knowing anything about her. So I would feel reluctant to answer that question. So Ruthie started talking to me and then you kept going. Yes, my sister is always the life of the party. Okay. Yes. So your sister is here. And she's doing something with her hands. I don't know if she's snapping her fingers or she's like, let's go, let's go, let's go. Does that mean anything? Aretha, just keep jumping back at me because this is how readings work. When I bring your loved ones in, I am what you call an evidential medium. I will give you evidence. I will say things like this, and you will give me a back and forth. I'm not asking, I'm not leading you, I'm not saying, come on, I'm not baiting you. I'm having a dialogue. I'm confirming with you. I want just a yes or a no. Hey, V, you have missed my question twice, which is any message from my Aunt Christina. Rosemary, the little tenacious one. It's difficult to get messages from loved ones. I'll do my very best, but I cannot promise you that it will be for you. Usually when I get messages from crossed overs, they're general and anybody and everybody who can go, oh, that's for me, goes, that's for me. Just like I did with Aretha's sister that came in, and then it becomes a dialogue back and forth, honey. Stacy, thank you so much. I agree. I'm crazy too. Go good, Afton. You got something out of that. Will I get the apartment around the corner? I want my own place. So the message Spirit gives you, Linda, is you're taking steps in the right direction. Now, getting your own place is the right direction. Is it right around the corner from you? It could be, but there could be a holdup with it. Joanne, why did I have to go through a bone marrow transplant and a stroke? Was that something my higher self? So it's a big question. Honey, sweetheart, doll, it really is a big question. And I do my readings with soul contract in mind. So when you book a reading with me, we look at the lower three chakras in your body, the root, the sacral, and the solar plexus. And in those three energy centers lives your soul contract. I can look in there and we can discern your life lessons, and we can even look for your life purpose in there. So that would probably be the best road for you to go. VeronicaDrake.com. Hey, Janice, long time no see. Stacy, going back to work is optional, is what I hear. Is there anything my mom Jacqueline would like me to know? Lovey, if someone comes through, it's kind of random, and that's the best way I can do it, sweetheart. Small wild flowers. Listen, ain't nobody got time to beat around the bush. I got to put my lip stuff on. I love this lip stuff. I think it's coconut sugar cane. EOS? Is that how you say it? I don't know. I love this because when I talk a lot, my lips get dry. What's the best solution for my granddaughter living with us? Julie asks. God, she's got everything is taken care of. Really just a loving energy all around her. Whatever you're doing, put the cherry on the top, go the next level. Lisa, I have 4-stage lover. I am living with it, not dying from it. The docs say my remaining options are limited. What do I do? Lisa, listen, I'm not going to feed false hope here because I can't know life and death. I don't know that. But I will tell you this, and I mean this in all sincerity and all honesty. I believe with all of my heart, every cell in my body, when we have an illness, I don't care if it's a boo-boo on our finger or if it's stage 4 cancer. I don't know if it's going to cure you. Like I said, no one can know that, but I'm telling you one thing right here. Before we get well in any way, shape, or form, mentally, physically, spiritually, we need to get right with our thoughts. Every healing starts with your thoughts. And I take that very, very seriously. Go look up Joe Dispenza. He is an amazing, amazing, amazing leader in this area. Bruce Lipton, Greg Braden. I mean, it's thoughts. It's thoughts. And if you don't already have it, get yourself a spiritual director or a spiritual counselor. Work on your spirituality. Stacy, how do I spiritually level up? I assume it's to stop the drinking, doing drugs, which have been hard. Stacy, ding, 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 ding. There it is. Anything foreign in your body just kind of messes up your whole body, physically, emotionally, spiritually. Hi, Dan. Do you see things looking financially better in the next couple of months? Thank you so much for what you do. Dan, it's funny because you could be asking me that question. My weak area, my Achilles heel is my finances. So in general, Dan, or for you? Gotta know. Um, Sandra. Hi, Deb. How are you, honey? I do not need to get with people. Do I not need to get with people before it's too late? I don't know what that means. Um, Jordan needs to learn a lot about maintenance on his life. Oh, Kylie, there you go. That the guides are so amazing. They never let us down. I got to turn my fan on, guys. It's like really warm here. So hang on. The guides never let us down. And when they come through with messages, even if it sounds vague, I think it's intentional because you know what? You're not getting something for nothing. They want you to be a co-creative process in all of this. Remember, we are co-creators in all of this. And so when you get the message, I know you guys want it sliced and diced and put out to your right like this. But the reality is your ass got to do some work with it. That's just the way it is. Oh, Angela, I'm so excited you caught me live too. Woohoo! Hey, Beatrice, is my sister Danielle close to me? Any message for me? I will do that. I will try to give messages. I'll just stop looking at the comments very soon, and I'll come up with connections to spirits, and I will let you know. Ask a question about your spirit guide. Sure, Angela, go ahead. I can. Hopefully, I won't pass it. Listen, you guys got to understand these comments are flying here. Thanks. I know I got to get out of my head. I'm aware of the names you mentioned. I've been thinking about a spiritual guide. Thank you. Lisa, you're gonna get this. You got this. You do. How does my home life and finances look for me in the immediate future? Love you, V. Kisses and hugs. Oh, Dell, love you too, sweetie. It looks like this. It looks like it's the ocean. And sometimes when storms come in, the ocean gets wild, right? Everything goes haywire. But here, Dell, here's the secret from spirit. If you go deep enough under the ocean, it's calm as shit. It might look like a lot of stuff is happening on the top, Dell, but ultimately it's calm as shit. And as a translator of that message for you, Dell, this is what it is. Everything happens for a reason. Let go of expectations. Let go of thinking you should have one thing or another or be one thing or another, and you will reach the bottom. Now, the bottom is not what most people call the bottom. Spirit's telling me the bottom is that beautiful calm underneath the storms. There you go. I love you too, Angela. It's financial for me. I'm needing a new website, wondering if it will benefit me to spend the money. Daniel, here's the thing. Let me put on my business owner hat, okay? For those of you that want to start businesses doing what I do, here's a little 101, okay? This isn't spirit. This is V. I started doing this business in 2009. I went to Life Coaching Academy. Okay. I spent many classes learning how to be a life coach. Then I went on to learn how to be a spiritual counselor in the metaphysical arena. And then I took umpteen classes on how to develop my mediumship and my psychic ability. And I sat for hours and years in self-development. Okay. Now, Daniel, I don't know if you want to be in this arena or not, but here's what I know. If you're going to do any kind of business, okay, who gives a shit about the website? Seriously, hear me out. In the beginning, I spent $30,000 easy. No, I didn't spend it. I went into debt, $30,000, because I was chasing the fluffy stuff. I wanted a pretty appearance, and I wanted the website, and I wanted this, and I wanted the bells and the whistle. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. True story. Okay. So I crawled out $40,000 later in a hole, not knowing what the fuck I was doing, thinking one more website's going to do it. One more coach is going to do it. If I take one more freebie class, blah, blah, blah. None of it did it. So here's my question to you, Daniel. What's the purpose of the website? What do you do? And if you want a consultation, you want to book a session with me, damn, I got to say this. The spirit guides on giving business direction, I have worked with some top level CEOs. I've worked with business owners, including psychologists and doctors and lawyers who have built their business based on what their guides are showing. And so this is no joke. God, I talk fast. I just went through the whole thing. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, I love you too, Indestructible. Fuck, that's my name. Okay. Hi, can I have career advice? Me, myself. No shit, you can have career advice. Listen, I am 60 years old, and here's the drill. If I would have done all of the shit I'm doing in the last 18 months of my life, no shit, I would have been at the top of my game. Whatever that is. But I can't think like that because that's the human thought. Divine spirit wanted me to be exactly where I am, doing what I'm doing. And you know what? Fuck 60, because 60 to me is the new 40. I don't know. I'm better and stronger than I've ever been, and I'm ready to rock and roll. God, I'm corny as all shit, too. Okay. Hey, Veronica, my sister was so funny, and I used to see her from the very beginning, but now I get nothing, and my mom is really struggling with this. So she's snapping her fingers. She's snapping her fingers. She's saying, hurry up. I'm waiting. What are you waiting for? Here it is. Here it is. Go in a room, not with a fan, not with any kind of window open or any kind of air. Light a candle. Set your intention. Bring your sister in. I want you to show up. Talk to her the way you would talk to her if she were in life. Listen, what do? Oh, antsy pantsy, grandpa jampa, come on in. No, I would be like this. Hey, Pappy, come on in here. You know what? You got me going here. I need to talk to you. I will just talk to them like they're here because they are. They're going to recognize that frequency sooner than they're going to recognize something wooey willy out there. You know, just it's what I know. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. Here we go. Can you please give me information about my spirit guide, name, gender, message? I need validation. I'm not going crazy. Angela, here's the thing. You might be going crazy, but so am I. Spirit guides will change randomly. Okay. And what I might see as your spirit guide, don't put any validation in that any more than you would what you see, because I'm not saying I don't get spirit guides, because I do. And they're very clear and they're very prominent. But what you get is a special connection, a special union for you, sweetheart. Don't second guess yourself. That's the number one reason people don't have secure, confident, consistent connections with spirit. Because they don't believe it. They don't trust it. So, Angela, whoever you're seeing, getting, hearing as your spirit guide, I'm going to tell you that's the truth. Take that to the bank. Now, you have somebody around you that's a spirit guide that's looking like a ballerina, up on the toes, prim and proper, and she's got all this. But here's the thing. This is so funny because spirit works like this with me. She's not wearing any underwear. Okay? Now, you might laugh and say, Vee, what's that about? Because she's a little bit prim and proper, but she knows how to have fun. And she doesn't just take her panties off for the hell of it. She has a plan. So she's here to help you get a plan. Run naked, not literally, but take off all of the garb, take off the mask, take it all off, all the pretenses. She is your guide. And she is telling me that she is here for you specifically. So I know that's there for you. All right. Listen, guys, I got to go. You know why I got to go? Because my timer's going off because my comforter that I just washed is now done washing, and I got to go put it in the dryer. That's the truth of what I do. So, veronicadrake.com. You want a reading? Here is the code for 20% off at checkout. Please, let's rock and roll. You want to build a business? You want to find your soul contract? You want to talk to a deceased loved one? You want me to teach you how to talk to a deceased loved one? You want to use it as a mentoring session? Damn, I got you. All right. Oh, and be prepared to have some fun. FU are my favorite letters. Put the N on it, and we're gold.